This is your national perspective provided by Global Transport, and I'm here with Doug Dieken. And Doug, training camp finally is over. What did you think of these 3 weeks here?
Well, I think it was a much more physical training camp than we've seen in the previous years. I think the competition at a lot of different spots has become much stronger, and I think the depth of the football team is obviously going to be helped by that.
And when you look at the offensive line, it still appears there's a battle going on at right guard. From your experience, how does that maybe affect the chemistry, and how can that be quickly fixed once you name a guy?
Well, the one thing is the offensive guard position is one where you have help on both sides, so it's not like you're playing out on an island. So it's an easier to plug and play in there than it is out of the tackle position or the center who's got to make all the calls. But I think, they have a quarterback that can make them look better, because once Baker Mayfield got in there, the ball got out quicker and you didn't have to hold your pass blocks quite as long.
And then what have you thought of when they're actually out there, though? Because it looks like Chubb's getting some big runs. Baker's gotten the protection he's needed in some of these practices.
Well, yeah, and I think, the fact that Freddie has a commitment to the run, it really helps your pass protection, because, if you have a guy that's going to just try to throw the ball 50 times a game, you're going to set your offensive lineup to fail. But I think, the fact that Freddie last year, when he took over calling the plays, really concentrated on the run, that really helped the passing game.
Now, going into it, you knew Freddie Kitchens pretty well going into this camp. Did this camp look like his kind of camp when you were looking at it?
Well, somebody was doing an interview and they asked me what I thought of Freddie. I said, well, it's kind of like you took Bum Phillips and mixed him with Bill Parcells, and you got the best of it. And he's got the good old boy humor to entertain you, but he's also got that hard edge to kick you in the rear.
Yeah, how much do you think that physicality will prepare this team for the regular
season? Well, I think
season?
100%. You can't go out and just talk about playing physical. You got to go practice physical, and when you do that, then it carries over on the game day.
All right, you've spent a lot of years in the booth going into it where the expectations aren't very high. From your perspective, what is it like when there's all this attention on this team?
It's Christmas in August already.
For more interviews like that, check out the best podcasts available wherever you get your podcasts.